Pride and Prejudice is a love story of Elizabeth Bennet and Fitzwilliam Darcy. And yes, this is what this whole story is all about. Love. But I'm not gonna end this video just like this, because watch time नाम की भी कोई चीज़ होती है. Pride and Prejudice is a romantic novel which was published in 1813. It is a story of Elizabeth Bennet, one of the 5 unmarried daughters of Mr. and Mrs. Bennet. Unfortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Bennet didn't have any son. Moreover, his property was entailed, which means none of his daughters could possess his property, and eventually it will go to Mr. Collins. Now, Mr. Collins. He is a clergyman known to be a pompous and an idiot. But the thing is that he inherits Mr. Bennet's property. So Collins got attracted to Mr. Bennet's daughters, and what he did was he proposed to Elizabeth. And the result was she said no straightforwardly. Well, this is not from where the story starts. Actually, the story starts with the entry of Mr. Bingley. So Mr. Bingley, or Charles Bingley, is an important character as he introduced Mr. Darcy in the story, because Fitzwilliam Darcy is his friend. So what happened is that Mr. Bennet brought his 5 daughters with him in a ball, and there Elizabeth met Mr. Darcy for the very first time. Their first meet didn't go well, as Elizabeth found Mr. Darcy to be very arrogant and obnoxious. And the reason behind this was that Mr. Darcy was not interested in dancing. What kind of guy is this? So whereas on the other side, Charles Bingley found himself comfortable with Jane Bennet. Jane Bennet is the eldest daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Bennet. Mostly you'll see Jane and Elizabeth in focus. The other 3 daughters are present in the story, but they are not much visible. The story is about marriage. I mean, having a partner and getting married. And you'll see all the girls are so crazy about choosing the guy of their dream. But actually, this story shows us a lot of different mindset of people for getting married. Like Elizabeth wanted to maintain her pride in a relationship, whereas Jane and Mr. Bingley had a different opinion. They were found to be in deep love, and for them, the words like pride and prejudice didn't matter at all. So there is another character in the story, Charlotte Lucas. She is the friend of Elizabeth Bennet. For her in marriage, happiness is just a chance, and economic stability is much more important. So it's a kind of compromise. Love stories can never be easygoing, right? There comes a lot of ups and downs in the story, and these ups and downs are presented by some antagonists. And luckily, this story has some. Talking about George Wickham, he is a young, good-looking militia officer. He uses some tricks to put Darcy out of the league for getting near to Elizabeth. He also did a lot of other things, and you'll get to know that in the story, so I won't reveal that. The second character I want to talk about is Lady Catherine de Bourg. She is, I feel, is the main antagonist of the story because she didn't like Elizabeth. She didn't want Elizabeth to marry Mr. Darcy. You can't deny this fact that classics are the best. It is really very important to read classic literature as it improves the vocabulary. More than that, it also improves the writing skills. But talking about this book, it's a bit hard. It's totally written in British accent, and I would suggest you to read a little bit about the lifestyle and the culture of the people living in 18th century there. It might be helpful to you in some way. I wish I have done that. The book is kinda enjoyable, but I found it a little extended and slow. I started feeling a little boring before the entry of Mr. Collins. He was the one to put a twist in a story. The author has beautifully explained the characters. You won't find any difficulty in understanding the motive of a person. All over the book is good. I just felt some flaws, so I shared it with you. But don't read this book just for the kind of hype it's been given. I don't feel it really worth the hype. So guys, I have given this book a rating on my Goodreads account, so you can check it out just by clicking the link that I have shared in the description box. So it's a classic novel and known to be Britain's favorite book, and you can have your hands on it just by clicking the link that I have shared in the description box. So guys, this was all for this video. Thanks for watching it till the end. I hope you liked this video, and you can show your love just by hitting the like button and of course sharing it further with your friends and family. And with this guys, do follow me on Instagram. I have shared the link in the description box. Do follow me. So guys, if you have anything to share with me, I mean anything related to this book or anything related to any other book or anything related to me or this channel, then feel free to type in the comment section. I'll be reading that all. So guys, this was all for this video. Thanks for watching it till the end. Till the next time we meet, spread love, peace and happiness in this world and see your life becoming more and more prosperous. Thanks for watching. Peace out.